that he's got on his financial disclosure form. He didn't want to put Goldman Sachs down. He didn't want to put Citibank down because he wants to have you think he's Robin Hood. You know, he's going to save you from the banks. But unfortunately, the banks have him. Goldman Sachs will call, Ted, this is what we want this week. Make sure you get it. Remember that loan you got, Ted? So, you know, I mean, that's the way it works. I mean, look, not that way. I'm having fun. But pretty close. But I'm self-funding. I tell the story, you know, Ford, I love the Ford plant because it's the ultimate, where they're building a $2.5 billion plant in Mexico. And I wouldn't want that to happen. And then they're going to make cars, they're going to put them into this country, totally no tax, no nothing. And I would tell the guys at Ford, build it in Michigan. Okay, build it in Michigan, maybe New Hampshire, but, you know, let's have Michigan, you know. Yeah, we'll get you plenty of other things, okay? Let's build it in this country. Do we agree? Okay, who the hell cares? We'll get you plenty. We're going to get you plenty. Hey, by the way, New Hampshire, New England, you guys got screwed. I mean, you lost so many businesses. I mean, you look at those businesses. And, you know, it's wonderful to say after 20 years you've converted them to senior citizen housing and stuff, you know. But honestly, that's not where the money is, and that's not, you need jobs. You need jobs, not service stuff. You need jobs. And we got to take it back, and we're going to take it back. We're going to take it back. But I would have said, you got to build it here, you got to build it here. And they would say no, and I would say, well, then we're going to charge you a tax, and every time you drive a car over that border, you're going to pay a big tax. If you're not going to build here, you're going to pay a big tax, because it doesn't do us any good to let them build this massive plant in Mexico, close plants here, take jobs. New England and New Hampshire knows it better than anybody because of what you've been through. I mean, you were decimated. Almost, I would say, more than any place else. NAFTA, okay, real beauty. Okay, it's a good idea. Guy's got a hell of a voice. But we are going to change that around. We're going to bring jobs back in. We're going to create jobs. When the college kids who are just choking, one of the questions I get more than any, they say, Mr. Trump, I borrowed money. I'm in college. I can't get a job. I'm going to graduate. I can't get a job. Number one, the colleges are charging too much, because what happened is they're getting money. I'm telling you, if you look at college costs, the way they're going up, it's a lot of nonsense. What's happening is the kids are conduits. So the college sees a kid, the colleges get whatever they want. They loan the kids more money from the government. So the college gets government money. The kids are choking. And the cost of colleges are going up far, far, far too much. And we got to do something about it. It's not fair to the kids. We're going to do something about that. That's a real problem because they don't care. But here's the story. The kids get out, they don't have a job. I'm going to bring jobs back from China, from Japan, from Mexico. We're going to bring our jobs back, folks. We're going to bring back, and when you say repeal NAFTA, don't kid yourself. You're going to see a lot of things repealed. You're going to see plenty of things repealed. But we're going to bring our jobs back because we're like the stupid people. We're led by stupid people. We're led by incompetent people. We're led by people that have no business instinct, and in a certain way, they have no heart because they're hurting people. They're hurting people. We're losing our jobs. China is the greatest theft in the history of the world, what they've done to this country. We have rebuilt, single-handedly, we have rebuilt China. They've taken our jobs, they've taken our base, they've taken our money, and I love China. They get along great with me. I told you I have all these people. I do business with China. They agree with me. They can't agree. But what I'm angry at isn't China. And I'm not angry at their officials if they can get away with it. I'm angry at our officials for letting them get away with it. China orders Boeings, right? China orders Boeings. But now they want Boeing to build the plants over there. They don't want it made in Seattle. They don't want it made in South Carolina. They want the plants built in China. Okay? What the hell are they doing? Now China's going to have the biggest plants in the world. All of a sudden, Boeing's going to be a Chinese company like everything else. I want Apple to start building their computers here. Okay? What the hell good does it do? If they're building them in China, how is that really helping us, folks, okay? How is it really helping? And the one thing I've learned, I've seen millions of people now. I have the biggest audiences by far, but much bigger than Bernie Sanders, bigger than anybody. I will say he's second, but we're a long way ahead. I have the biggest audiences. One thing I'll say, We have unbelievable people. We have people that can really do this. I mean, I've never seen so many people and such great people and such smart people. So we can do it. So we're going to take back our jobs. We're going to strengthen our military. We're going to take care of our vets. We're going to get rid of Obamacare and replace it with something so much better. So much better. We're going to have that border, and it's going to be a real border. We're going to build a wall, and Mexico's going to pay for the wall as sure as you're sitting there. You're going to pay for the wall. They're making so much money. These politicians don't understand. They say, well, how are you going to get Mexico to pay for the wall? They're laughing at me when I say it. A lot of people have laughed at me over the years. Now they're not laughing so much, I'll tell you. They're going to take care, and we're going to do that, and it's going to be beautiful. Look at these people. They love Trump. Do you love Trump? And folks, here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. First of all, I really appreciate you being out here. If I would have stood you up, you should have voted against me. But here's the story. You got to get out on the 9th and you got to vote for Trump. If you're not going to vote for Trump, don't vote. The hell with that stuff. But you got to get out and vote. We've got to have a great victory. And here's the story. We're going to win so much again. We're going to win all the time. We don't win anymore. We haven't won in years. You look at the Iran deal. You looked at the Sergeant Bergdahl deal. You've got to get out and vote. We are going to win so much. You're going to be so proud of yourselves. I love you. I am so glad I made this ridiculous trip. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We love you. Go out and vote February 9th.